Hey, welcome to your Leo horoscopes for the week of October 8th through the 14th. We got some good news. The good news is that Venus is out. She's on her way out Sunday and Monday, and then she's gone. The not so great news is the moon's going to escort her out. So we have some challenges, and the moon's just going to amplify those the last couple of days of her being there. And then everybody sort of moves on. And then there are no planets in Leo for like a really long time. Okay. The moon, and that's it. A really long time. Probably not even until next year, to be honest with you. So, yay, because there's been some great, powerful lessons. And honestly, the lessons are easier the less you resist them, the easier it is to learn the lesson. But that still doesn't mean that it's easy to learn the lesson either. It is always difficult, it's always challenging. And we always just don't want to take on that sort of challenge. I get it. I don't want to either. And trust me, I have literally been handed so many of them in the last couple of months. So honestly, I'm right there with you guys, but you did it. It's done. It's gone. Things are going to calm down a little bit astrologically. There's no planets that are bringing up the lesson for you. So it won't be quite as crazy as it has been, I guess. As Venus moves out of your sign the first 2 days, and of course, the moon moves into this aspect on Monday, along with Venus in opposition with Saturn. Saturn is still retrograde, focused on the mind, while Venus and the moon are focused on your financial goals. Now, this is actually a very interesting lineup because and it could be a very, very easy lesson if you choose to allow it to be so. But basically, what we're talking about here is your financial goals will be successful depending on your mindset when you go into it. So it's very common. I talk to a lot of people. I know a lot of people around me who go, well, it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to look on the bright side. That's not being positive at all. In fact, it's not even being realistic. There is a difference between being realistic and seeing things for what they are, true, and being negative, but also being realistic is kind of negative. There's such a thing as realistic. You're not allowing the magic to happen if you choose to continue to be quote unquote realistic with it too. Yes, we're in a crappy economy. Yes, there's all kinds of horrible things going on. Yes, we don't even know where the money is, or we suspect we know where the money is. But none of that is the point. The point is that you're trying to get to a specific goal. Did you make too big of a goal that is too difficult to get to? That's something that you need to look into. The bottom line is that when you have a mindset that is not positive, that is not, I'm going to go get this, then what tends to happen is every little roadblock, you'll look at every little roadblock as the reason why you knew this wasn't going to happen, and therefore you're not going to put any effort into making it happen. So you're not going to achieve your goals. You're right. But you're going to use the excuse that something else was there to prevent you from achieving your goals. And that's actually kind of a lie. Okay. It just takes the heat off of us, but we're the ones that are responsible. So are you responsible or not? That's really what it comes down to. Also, Venus and the moon are in a square with Uranus and Jupiter those couple of days also. Uranus and Jupiter both focused on those you love. So again, those you love can actually be a very convenient excuse as to why you can't achieve your financial goals also. Everybody has used that excuse at some point in their lives. So really, these challenges are coming up to allow you to self-evaluate and see where you are getting in the way of your success, because this is a lesson. This is something that you really need to know. Okay. Most of us want to jump straight to pointing the finger at somebody else, not taking accountability for our own stuff. And that's why we never get anywhere. So this week, when these challenges come up, see if that's a reason why maybe you may not be getting anywhere. And if it is, change your tact and see what happens. You never know. So the rest of the week after that is pretty much smooth sailing. Focus does continue to be on finances. The Lilith or dark moon continues to influence Leo. She's all about change. And because she's not retrograde, all of her energy is going into making this change. So allow her to do her thing and create her magic and see what happens. You never know. Most of the reason why people aren't successful in life is because they have crappy outlooks. That's it. And not every successful person has a positive mindset either. They just don't let anything stop them from getting what it is that they want. And that's really the only difference. The only difference. You want to be one of those people if you want to get anywhere, period. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do click the link in the description and send me a copy. That's my tip and donation link. I would greatly appreciate it if you are listening rather than viewing. That's ko-fi.com/heavy metal psychic. Also check out heavymetalpsychic.com. It's about to change completely. You definitely want to be one of the first ones to see that. I'm really looking forward to being one of the first ones to see that. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. In the meantime, step into your power, take control of your manifestation, and manifest something fabulous. I know you guys can do it. You guys have a great week, and I will see you next week.